Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Paranormal Portal, our Friday edition. I'm used to hearing the theme music there, but that didn't happen, so I'm not sure what's going on. But welcome to the show. This is the Paranormal Portal. I am your host, Brent Thomas, and we got a special show lined up for you guys tonight. First and foremost, let me give out the phone number because you might want this. The phone number to the show is area code 720-923-0500. Again, 720-923-0500 is the number for the Paranormal Portal. The reason you might want to know what that is because tonight's guest is our very own Debra Varner, psychic, who will be on the show tonight doing free psychic readings to callers of the show. So if you want to call in and get a reading of your very own, this is your night. And so I would recommend calling in as soon as you can and getting on the queue. It can take some time, so be patient if you're on the phone queue. We'll get to you. I promise we will give everybody that's in the queue a reading. We already have a call or two in there now, but that we will make sure everybody gets a chance. If we go long, we'll go over time on our YouTube channel. So don't worry about that we have to squeeze it in within the confines of our TFR schedule. But I hope you guys in TFR can hear me. Let me know, please, if you can. I'm not hearing anything as far as bumper music. It says I'm connected, but just in case there's anything wrong, please let me know. Just waiting for some kind of confirmation there on TFR. If from the TFR chat, if you could let me know, I'd really appreciate it. Hello, TFR. Going once, going twice. Am I live? All right, let me see. Can you hear me? I'm typing in the TFR chat just to make sure that we are connected. I'm not sure what's going on. But there was no bumper music on the front end, so it's a little bit confusing. But Deb, are you there?
I sure am.
Welcome to the show, first and foremost. I'm not getting confirmation from TFR from the chat room there, so I'm still uncertain whether or not we're connected. Hope we are. But, Bam says he hears us. Good deal. Thank you, Bam. I appreciate that confirmation. Okay, so as far as I know, we're good to go everywhere. Deb, how are you tonight?
I'm fine. I want to wish all of our mothers of human babies and fur babies a very happy Mother's Day, since we won't be on with them Sunday.
Oh yeah, that's true. We don't, well, I'll be on Sunday night probably, but yeah, that's. But you won't. But you may be in the chat room, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so tonight is, of course, readings, ladies and gentlemen. And as I said, the phone lines are filling up, so that's great. Thank you guys for calling in. Just hang on there while I go through a few basic parts of this. Now, please, if you're calling in, keep your questions to just one or two, if you would, please. I know it gets exciting when you're getting a reading, and all of a sudden these things will just occur to you, and you want to ask another quick question and another quick question. And just please keep it to one or two questions, if you would, please. It just helps the queue move for those that are waiting, and we do want to squeeze in as many readings as we can in the show, and So, and if you love your reading, or if you want to have a reading but don't want to do it publicly, just follow up with Deb. She does do private readings, and you can email her at purplemysticreader@gmail.com. It's all one word, purplemysticreader@gmail.com. During the course of the readings, Deb will use comments like, "They're telling me," "they say," "what they're telling me." And what the they or there are those are her guides. And she's communicating with her guides, which in turn are communicating with your guides and finding, some direction for you all out there. So if you hear they tell me, they're saying, that's the guides that are talking. So that's Deb's process. Now, during the course of readings, there might be dead spots, and don't worry about that. That's completely a part of the deal. Deb's been coming on for years, and a lot of people get uncomfortable when it gets silent, like they feel like they're supposed to say something. Just know that that's Deb's process. She's just dialing it in, and she needs to focus. So it's not necessary to talk if you just sit back and relax. When you call in, Deb's going to say, "What's your name?" Just give your first name if you would, please. There's no reason to, give away your identity, but just give a first name, and then let her know what you want to be read. Do you want finances? Do you want to know something about your work, your love life, or, if there's some other issues going on, keep it pretty focused like that, because obviously readings can be, huge. They can take hours. So, but we do have a limited amount of time. So that's kind of the basic reading 101 for the Paranormal Portal. Are you ready, Deb?
I sure am.
Well, let's get the ball rolling. We got a bunch of people in the queue. And again, ladies and gentlemen, on TFR, iHeart, TuneIn, and TalkStream Live, the phone number is 720-923-0500. For those of you on YouTube, you see it posted on the screen right under the words Paranormal Portal on top. So the number is always available to those of you on YouTube, but I got to keep announcing it on the network because it's different from the normal network call-in line. So let's get to our first caller, who's been in the queue just about as long as I have. People were in the queue before the show. So this is area code 478. You're on the air.
Hi, Brent. Is it me?
It is you. You are on.
Oh, okay. Hi, Brent and Deborah. My question is about finances, and my name is Diana. And I was wondering if there's a better job for me in the future.
Okay. Excuse me. Let me see what's going on. Well, they say there's been a lot of push and pull where finances is concerned. It's been kind of stressful for you. They say if you can give it a few months, things will straighten up a little bit more than what they've been being. And it's not just what's going on now. This has been going on for a little while. A new job. They seem to think that's a good idea.
They said that what's a good idea?
A new job.
A new job. Oh, yes,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was what I was wondering about. I'm laid off, from my current job due to the virus. So I was wondering if maybe I could get something better.
Yeah. You might have to look for something that's not your typical, but they seem to think that you stand a good chance of picking up a job. Looks like one that might start out as a temporary thing but go into a full-time thing. They almost feel like you were considering another job even before all this other started up. But they're talking what this is doing is this is pushing you into what you were thinking about to begin with. So, yeah.
Okay.
They're saying definitely go for it.
Cool. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, I know a lot of other people are waiting, so I won't tie you up, but that was my main question. Thank you so much.
Okay, well, good luck, and thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for calling in and being part of the show.
Bye-bye.
Okay, have a good night. Awesome. That was right to business. All right, the next call is coming from the next call is coming from area code 719. 719, you're on the air.
Hey, thanks a lot for taking my call, guys.
Oh, for sure. Welcome to the show.
Well, my name's Brian, and I don't know. I'm not too sure what to ask.
You can always do a general reading too.
Well, maybe what's coming to mind is I got this. Maybe you heard of it. Visual static condition. The recent thing, maybe. I mean that the research came out recently in like 2014, but I've had it my whole life, and I was wondering if your friends have anything to say about that.
They seem to think that they've had a lot of good progress in that area, even though it's fairly new. I think you're going to find someone that is definitely going to be able to help where that's concerned. It's going to be more. It's going to be more like a test project, but it's one that they feel like they've had good progress with. I think that's going to help from what they're telling me.
Okay, cool. And maybe Brent will resonate with this. All right, what just flashed into my mind was something really embarrassing, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Well, I don't really dream, but when I was young, very young, I had a reoccurring dream, and every single night when I was young, I went to a... Please understand, I didn't get into anything woo or esoteric until like later in life. I didn't even believe 9/11 stuff until later in life, okay?
Uh-huh.
So when I was young, I had this reoccurring dream, and when I was in the dream, I was absolutely sure that I was in a forest under the earth. That's where I was. And every night when I went to sleep, I went back there, and I figured that's basically what happened to everybody when they went to sleep. You went back to your forest home under the earth. And I had like a family of like giant munchie cheese. They were really like joyful, and it kind of went like this. So every night when I went to bed, I just closed my eyes. I went to my forest home under the earth. I woke up, I opened my eyes, and went about my day.
Wow.
And sometime around kindergarten, I was I was down the shore in New Jersey at my grandfather's shore house, and I woke up as usual from under the earth, and it was such a beautiful day, and I was looking up into the beautiful blue sky, and I had this idea that I would decide to close my eyes and go back under the earth back home, and I never dreamed it again, ever.
Wow.
And that was the last time I really had a dream, even. And then like way later on, I came across all the crap you guys talk about on like Freaky Friday, like New Schwabenland, Hollow Earth, and I'm like, oh, damn it! Like,
yeah.
Why is this lining up in this way? You know?
Wow.
So there's that. And I want to know what your friends think of that.
That's amazing. Well, Deb, what do you got for that one?
I think you were seeing a future time.
Oh, shit. Damn it. Oh, no.
You're looking at a future time.
Yeah. Oh, no. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
And I
okay,
mean,
cool.
That's deep.
dream vision's in that way. We can see way into the future sometimes. And I think maybe that's what you were doing. I think you're looking into a future time.
Huh.
Oh, no. Well, all right.
That'll cook your bacon.
Okay. Yeah, I think there's a line of calls, but maybe I'll call you guys back, because there's a lot more. Since you said that, I've been told that a few times, and I mean, I knew about all this crap that's coming for a long time, and telling people, I even stopped largely participating in the monetary system a long time ago, just because it's a way of engendering enslavement and all that, and then I tried to tell people like a long time ago, and tried to even participate in complementary currency systems and so forth. It was a big part of one of them. And then I just kind of gave up, because it just seems like people don't, it's like, I even hear it in Patriot Alternative Radio. They get to the big macro issues, we're kind of wandering around on an open air, if you will, indentured servitude
Sure.
ranch, okay, and then they drop back into a subsystem of politics.
Sure.
Neither politician will have any impact on Dude, check this out, guys. If you were flying to a planet, say you're part of Starfleet, right? And you're flying to a planet that's been broadcasting to you. It's a planet of trillionaires. They are so abundant there, guys. Holy cow.
Okay.
And when you fly to the atmosphere of this planet, you find it's a dilapidated backwater. And everybody's living in these shanty towns with, like, toilet trenches. And it turns out that a while ago they've been scammed into selling each other inches.
Sure.
A unit of measurement.
Sure.
And even though they're all trillionaires, the most valuable thing there is an inch. And you can't have a counterfeit inch, mind you.
Sure.
And there are counterfeit inch enforcing police, by the way.
Right.
So you can only purchase state-approved inches to build anything.
Well,
so therefore, you would have to...
We got to move.
There
move
we go.
on.
Hey, thanks for taking my call. Take care.
All right, take care. That's
Elaine.
I mean, it's interesting. I love discussing those kind of concepts because I think they're absolutely fascinating. But unfortunately, this isn't the forum for that. But thanks for the call. I appreciate it.
Well, I will. Hopefully, he's still listening. That trying to talk to other people about something that he's seen or that he knows, and it being futuristic. I mean, they haven't caught up with it, so therefore they're not really going to pay that much attention to it.
Right.
So,
yeah, there is that. That's very true. But you ready for the next one?
Yep.
Okay, and this one is area code 763. 763, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hi, welcome to the show.
Hello, I'm glad I got in. This is Annie from the chat.
Hi, Annie, welcome to the show.
Greetings to you from
Greetings
from Minnesota.
Oh, my old stomping grounds, that's right. Well, welcome to
Your
our
stomping
show.
grounds,
And yep. I'll let you talk to Deb, but thank you so much for calling in.
Well, hello. Thank you. Hello, Miss Deb. I do have two questions.
Okay.
One is just a general reading, and then the other one would be like how many people I have around me.
Okay. Let's see what they're saying about you right now. I have to ask you if you question certain people that are around you, that claim to be your friends, that may not be, because they're talking about that. They're talking about being careful.
Oh, I totally do all the time.
Okay.
I'm very suspicious by nature.
Okay. Well, just from what they're telling me, yeah, your suspicions are probably true, because they are saying, be careful around these people. Let's see. They're calling you true heart. They're talking about people being able to trust you in the things that you tell them and the path that you try to put them on. They're also saying keep up the good work. That they're very proud of you for the things that you're doing. They're talking about sometimes things can become a whirlwind around you. That's when you need to start taking a little bit more time for yourself to focus on you, to take care of yourself. And if you can take the time to focus, then things will calm down a little bit around you. Excuse me. And they're talking about autumn will be a big time for you. Let's figure out why. They're talking about new people coming into your life.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Like-minded people that are you're going to have a lot more in common with. They're talking about groups. And they're talking about you having the potential to join some groups that will, well, basically the way they're putting it is lift you up. They're definitely talking about this is something that you need.
Yeah.
And when things don't go right, don't be so hard on yourself. Try not to take on other people's issues. If things go wrong, let them deal with their own issues. You don't deal with it, and you don't accept the blame for anything that's going on.
Okay.
Okay?
That makes sense.
All right.
All right. I'm so glad I got to talk to you. That's awesome.
No, I'm glad I got to talk to you. Let's see if I can see who's around you. You got an angel around you, but you know that angel's been around you for a long time. That there has been things going on off and on that you wondered, why things didn't go worse than what they did, and that's why, is because you have an angel with you.
Yeah, I've kind of felt that presence, so that's been awesome.
Yeah. This person's not telling me a whole lot except for a friend that passed away suddenly. It's weird because he's talking about there was some questions around what happened to him. He had a good personality. He was easy to get along with. He said he cared a lot about you. He's around you.
Oh, what's not to love? I mean, come on.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he says he's around you off and on. You have a grandmother with you.
Mm-hmm.
Just looking around, you've got about 5 people around you. Those 2 are standing up closer to the front with you. You and grandmother had a special bond, but you weren't always able to be close to each other.
Mm-hmm.
She says to tell you she's watching you.
Oh, I have no doubt about that.
Oh, that's really cool.
She said that with a sly smile, so I'm not exactly sure what that's about, but
I can totally picture the smile. That's the whole thing. I can picture the smirk, so it's all good.
she said that she does love you, so, and she said to tell you she's fine.
We got about 30 seconds left before break. Just to let you guys know.
Okay, well, I will definitely get going here so you guys can go into the break. But thank you, Miss Deb, and it was good to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for calling in, and it was nice talking with you.
Yeah, we'll see you in the chat.
All
Hugs
righty.
and kisses. Love you guys lots.
All right,
Love
good
you.
night.
Bye.
Good night.
See ya. Well, that's going to bring us to break, ladies and gentlemen. So I think that sounds absolutely about the right time. So I don't think there'll be music. I don't know. Maybe there will be. But if there's no music, we'll just glide out like we normally do. I think I'll talk right up to the gap, though, because otherwise it'll be this awkward sitting here staring around with no sound. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, after our show tonight, Paisley Wild's coming up with the Spaces Between, and then following her on TFR, iHeart, TuneIn, and TalkStream Live is The Duke with World Bigfoot Radio coming up on there. So it's a great night for quality entertainment. We'll be right back. I think we're back, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I'm kind of confused without the bumpers and without the commercials. I'm kind of lost. So I think we're right, though. Okay, we are joined tonight by our very own Debra Varner, who is here doing call-in readings for people that are calling in during the shows. So if you want a reading of your own, call in 720-923-0500 is your number for fun. 720-923-0500. So if you want a reading, give it a call. So let's get to our next caller. Deb, are you ready?
I sure am.
Okay, so this is area code 503. You're on the air.
Hi, my name is Masa. Thank you for taking my call.
Oh, sure. Welcome to the show. Thanks for calling in.
So, I think my question is just general about like what you see for love and marriage in the future.
Marriage future? Okay. You're talking about some past relationships that tend to haunt you. They're also talking about let go of that, because until you do, you're not really going to have a very good relationship. Then that will definitely lead to, all roads will lead to marriage and happiness.
Okay.
You're definitely the type of person to take things to heart.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of gets in your way sometimes too.
Sure.
They're talking about you doing more things to make you happy and having more of a lighter energy around you. They're talking about you just don't smile enough, and they want you smiling more. You got some stuff going on. Looks like end of summer. Well, end of summer, beginning of fall. Now they're talking about taking a trip and getting more in tune with nature and basically yourself. They're definitely wanting you to work on yourself right now a little bit. Music. They're talking about music tends to bring you to a happy place.
Yeah, for sure.
And to go there more when you need to. That will calm you and kind of help you focus. which will bring in better energy, which will make you feel better about yourself and things around you. What's weird is sometimes it just takes one thing to get a cycle started. So they're asking you to bring more music into your life. Okay. And your guides are talking about you need to connect with them. Because they have been talking to you and trying to put you on a better path. They said to tell you it's easy. All you have to do is let yourself go and do it. It seems like, though, sometimes you letting go isn't the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Right now, they're trying to look out for you and what's better for you. That's mostly what they're talking about is you doing things to bring good energy into your life and you smiling more and you being happier with yourself and not letting things get to you. Getting rid of some of the things from the past because we can't carry baggage with us because it drags us down. They are talking about you being happy, though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
they're wanting you to work on you right now. But, yeah, marriage will come, and it just feels like, once it does come around, it's going to be a good thing.
Okay. And then something can I ask as a follow-up to you said, like I said, I should listen to them. Is there like a psychic ability or something I have to help do a better job with that?
Yeah, but, you're good at tuning in on people and what they're about. So you shouldn't have a very hard time tuning into your guides. It's not really that hard. Talk to them. If you have questions, ask them questions, and just give them a chance to give you an answer as to what you should do. They're that little voice that's there, pushing you in one direction to help you or trying to pull you back from another direction that you shouldn't be going in. Go ahead and talk with them. And then just go ahead. Don't try too hard. Some of us tend to try too hard. Don't try too hard. Just listen for them. But, you're fairly intuitive. You can tell what people are about. I'm not actually telling you anything that you didn't already know, but I guess it's just kind of a reinforcement.
Very cool.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Well, thank you for calling in. That was really great to hear from you, and I hope you enjoyed your experience on the Paranormal Portal.
I did. Happy Friday. Thank you so much.
Okay, take care.
Thank you.
All right. I want to say a special thank you to Ryan. I appreciate the donation. That was very cool. Awesome, brother. I appreciate it very, very much. Humbled. I'm humbled by your generosity. All right. Well, we got some more in the queue. Are you ready for more, Deb?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it. You feel that? That's Friday calling you in. All right. So the next call is going to be our very own MCAT. Welcome to the show, brother.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. How are you, brother?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah. Were you stretching as you said that?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
I thought you were either stretching or crying. What's going on here?
No, I'm good.
All right. I'll leave you to Deb.
All right,
Hey,
thanks. Hi, Deb. How you doing?
I'm doing good. What you need tonight?
Oh, let's just do a general tonight.
General. Let's see what they're talking about going on in your life now. No, they say your life's a little helter-skelter right now, but, I mean, stands to reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're talking about you feel more lighthearted.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, energy around you is a whole lot better.
Oh, that's good. I haven't really seen or heard anything recently, so.
Yeah, they do go at a lull sometimes, and then they will drive you nuts for a while. So
Yeah.
enjoy the quiet for the time being. Yeah, they're talking about things will pick up. They say, don't worry, it'll pick up. Well, they're a little bit happier with you health-wise.
Yeah, everything's been good so far, so I'm happy about that.
I'm glad. I like it when they're not saying, don't do that. It makes me happier, so. Okay. They're talking about singing.
You're talking about what?
Singing. Have you heard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah. Well, singing's good, so, I mean, my grandfather he was a whistler. Well, see, that's good because that helps bring good energy to you and make you feel better.
Yeah, music has been a big part of my life, so I really enjoy it.
Mhm. They're talking about some new contacts coming up. you're going to have some people coming up with some new stories and new contacts for you.
Okay. There's always new of them.
Now, one is going to be very interesting. They've been dealing with a lot most of their life. And I'm not sure exactly how they're going to find you, but they're going to find you. That one's going to be intriguing, trust me.
I believe it.
That one might be a whole chapter in itself.
Yeah, it might be.
Just from what they're telling me. But that's not going to come right now. That'll be a little ways down the road. But yeah, they're definitely going to find you. Yeah, for the most part, your guys are very happy with you for a change.
Oh, that's good.
For a change.
Yeah. They're not going to fuss at you about anything. I'm very happy with them now. Yeah, it seems like things are going pretty good for you right now. So.
Yeah, just been pretty fortunate that I've been able to work through all of this, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure that's where the helter skelter is coming in at. Just, just make sure you keep, taking care of yourself because, like I said, they're happy with what you're doing. Whatever it is, it seems to be working. As long as they're not complaining, that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it for you right now from what they're telling me.
Excellent. Well, it's always good to hear
All
from you.
right.
Good to hear from you, brother.
Yeah, good to be heard, man.
By the way, are you on the road or are you home now?
No, I'm on the road. I'm over by New Mexico, so.
Wow. Well, drive safely, brother. Enjoy the weather and hope the miles go well for you.
I'll do my best, man. You guys take care. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Take care,
You
MCAT.
too. Thanks for calling in.
You bet.
That's cool. All right. We've got, let's see, next one is, the next caller is coming from area code 336. You're on the air. Hello, area code 336. You're on the air. Are you there? Oh, that's too bad. They've been on the hold for 42 minutes. I like that.
Yeah, I think 36 is in my neck of the woods.
Yeah, it is. It's actually North Carolina, right? So 336. Are you there? Going once? I'll just put them on mute and try them again after. But all right, let's skip that one for now. We'll come back to it, but let's go to the next one. And this is area code 269. You're on the air. Are you there?
I'm here.
Well, welcome to the show. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you. My name's Tracy.
Okay.
I think I just wanted a general reading.
Perfect. All right.
See what they have to say for you. Yeah, you got a bit of a wild spirit to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot going on.
Yeah, they're kind of showing high energy where you're concerned.
Mm-hmm.
The
I have
only,
5 children.
the only downside with that is it's gotten you in a little hot water a few times. But
Mm-hmm.
they're not saying it was major. So, um, I mean, as long as we can balance the good with the bad, we're okay.
Always.
Let's see. Now, I feel a light in you. You tend to feel spirits around you.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. It's almost like they're drawn to you.
I have a lot of loved ones.
Yeah.
I was a favorite.
Oh, I mean, that's good.
Mhm.
They're telling you to watch, well, you can tell when you go in people's houses, too, if there's anything there. They're telling you to watch, because there's been a few of them that, um, that you went into that you didn't get a good feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're asking that you learn to protect yourself better.
Wow.
But you're definitely one of us, so that's a good thing. Let's see. What else are they talking about?
That's very strange that you say that because all my kids think the same thing. I feel like I have something going on where I feel things anywhere I go, good and bad, and I don't know how to. I didn't know where to channel it. It's been going on for a long time, but that wasn't that big of a deal. That's not why I was calling, but yeah, I've always wondered that.
Yeah, well, they tend to give me information that they think you need to know at the time. Just in case you wonder, they obviously felt like you needed to know that.
Yeah.
Let's see what else they're saying. They're talking about you getting out and about a little bit more. And it's not just what's going on now. It's basically your life. They feel like you need to connect with the earth and with nature, because with who you are, that will keep your energy at a better balance.
Okay. Is there anything about who's around me? Because I feel like there's guides or angels or loved ones or somebody.
Now, you have family around you.
Yeah.
There is, well, there's a great-grandfather that stays around you fairly often.
Mm.
But it's mainly because he's the wild card like you. He sees a lot of himself in you.
Okay. Do you see any love in my future? My kids are asking all the time.
Love in your future. Well, let's see. Well, I mean, you tend to it's not like you don't have attention. You just haven't found the right one yet that will complement that wild side. You need somebody that is a little bit laid back, so that you are the yin yang, that you balance each other, and you just haven't found him yet. What do you say about that?
We're going to be going to another break here in about 40 seconds. I assume about 40 seconds because there's no music. So I don't know for sure other than the timer. But just so you know, just hold on the line through the break and we'll get back to you on the other side, okay?
All right, thanks.
Yep. So I think I'll just keep talking for now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go to a break. For the hour break, we will be right back on the other side. So stay tuned. Remember, following the portal comes Paisley Wild, The Spaces Between on TFR, iHeart, TuneIn, and TalkStream Live, as well as following her is The Duke in World Bigfoot Radio. So lots going on tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back in just a couple minutes. Don't go away.
Play their games. Everybody loves to place their bets. They don't understand the price I paid. They don't care to comprehend. Trace their lines upon my body, dripping scars across my heart. Raging anger pours inside me as their lies keep falling apart. Don't
I guess we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Again, no bumpers tonight, so we're kind of winging it. I'm so used to those audio cues that tie everything together for me. So when they're not there, it's just I feel naked, you know. So anyway, welcome back. We are back at it here with our very own Debra Varner joining us for readings tonight here on the show. The number, if you're interested in a reading of your own, is 720-923-0500. Again, 720-923-0500 is the number for fun here to get a reading of your very own. I'm trying on my glasses just to see if that's helping. I'm just having eye trouble tonight, I swear to God. But, yeah, we've got a call underway. Deb, you ready to get back to it?
Yeah, I sure am.
Okay, and let's get back to our caller here. Are you there, caller? Are you there? Hello?
I am here.
Okay, great. I will let you guys have it, go back to it, but I'll be here if you need me.
Thank you.
Okay, back to love. You're definitely talking about look for more attention. Love itself, look to next year. Might not be exactly what you want to hear, but they're talking about the possibilities of love and a good relationship are better for next year.
Next year, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. That was great to hear. I'll try to connect you on your website.
Okay, sounds good.
Reconnect. So thank you very much. Thanks for having me on.
Well,
Okay, thanks for calling.
yeah, thanks for calling in and being a part of the show. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, good night. All right, let's see if we can get back to the other caller from North Carolina. Area code 336, are you there?
Yes, hi.
Oh, wonderful. I thought we missed you before, so we kind of went past you, and then we came back. So I'm glad you're there.
Sorry, I had a work emergency. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, that's no reason to apologize at all. I'm just glad that you're able to get your reading now. So I'll let you talk to Deb.
Yeah, hi,
Hi, who am I talking to?
Liz.
Oh, okay. Hi, Liz.
Hi. So for the last few years, I've had more than one kind of unexplained thing happen around me, and I keep feeling like someone is trying to tell me something, but I can't pick up on what that is, and I thought, I didn't know if maybe you could sense someone around me.
Let's see what they're saying about that. Well, you've got more than one person around you.
Oh, wow.
So, you have an aunt around you.
Oh, my God.
And she really connects with you. She,
God, I thought it was her.
she's not telling me what's going on, but she says she's worried about you.
But she won't say why.
No, she's not saying why. And I mean, considering, you know, us being on the air, if it's very personal, then they tend to hold back. She feels like you're not taking care of yourself.
I tend to worry about other people more.
She says she's talked to you about this same type of thing before. She said this isn't the first time you've seen this.
This is kind of an odd question, but can you ask her if she's the one that sets off the smoke alarms?
She's done a few things around there trying to get your attention. She's been moving things around too.
Oh my God. You have no idea what it means to get this, to know that she's still with me. She raised me like I was her own child when I had nobody else to turn to, and took me in when I was a single mother, and to know that she's still with me.
Yeah, there's definitely a connection there between the two of you. She's such a loving person, but she can be very stern when she's not happy about things.
Yes, that is very much like her.
Yeah. She's around you. She says she's watching you.
Well, I know you have other callers to get to, and I appreciate you coming back to me. And this, I'm sorry, I'm a crying mess right now, but this really does mean the world to me.
Well, we all need, to know. So, I'm glad I could help. But yeah, that's who it is. So just go ahead and talk. They don't have a body, but they still have the same spirit, the same soul. Go ahead and talk to her. And maybe, if you're very, very lucky, you'll get a message from her, maybe in your dreams, or you'll get to see her. Maybe she'll show herself to you. But, they do. It just depends. But, yeah, that's who's with you. That's who's around you. So rest assured she's still there.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Well, thank you for calling in and being a part of the show, and I'm so glad that you're able to get some kind of connections made throughout the course of this. That's really cool.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. You have a great night.
Calling in.
Okay. Let's continue on. And the next caller is area code 304. You're on the air.
Thanks. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Wonderful.
Okay.
Just trying to get a general reading, please.
Just trying to get a general reading, please. Okay. I will let you talk to Deb then.
Okay. Who am I speaking with, please?
Corey.
Corey. Okay.
Yep.
Let me see what they have to say for you, Corey.
Good luck.
They're talking about you being a man of many faces. By that, it's,
I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
no, it is. It's almost like whatever the situation calls for is who you become. Which actually, some people can look at it as maybe not a good thing. It's actually a good thing because you're able to handle whatever situation comes along. They're talking about you being very intense. That could go either way. The way they're explaining it is in love, in life, work, whatever comes in front of you, you're very passionate about it. You're very intense about it. Not other people don't always see it, but you feel it. What are they talking about? A craziness about you?
Probably everything I do.
Okay. Well, they're definitely stressing there is a craziness about you. I don't think you ever do anything half-heartedly. It just feels like you're the type of person that if it means you have to step in it, you're going to step in it.
Why else do it, you know?
Yeah. But, I mean, they're not making me feel like it's a bad thing at all around you. It's just that you're set on who you are, and I mean that's the way people have to take you because that's who you are. You don't put on I don't know how to put it. You don't sugarcoat things. You know, they are talking about dealing with past problems of people lying to you. And, wow. Feeling like, well, you had at least one pretty good friend that turned on you. And you
Maybe that's why I don't have any.
You took that really hard. You really took that hard. But you have to understand, you can't let that hold you back from life and living it. We learn our lessons from the things that happen, and we go forward from there. It's a lesson learned that we know not to do the same thing again. Yeah, but you have to go forward from there. You're the type of person that a lot of people understand, but you are a likable person. You got some stuff coming up that's going to kind of turn your world upside down. You're going to be learning all kinds of new lessons. Come the end of the year, you have pinpointing exactly. Let me see if I can get them to tell me more.
Can't get much worse from now. So.
Yeah. Well, see, that's just it. That's what's weird. I mean, it's like I said, you could take it the things they're telling me, you could take it one way or the other, but they're not making me think that anything is, really that bad about any of this.
Fixable.
You're definitely going to, you're going to learn some new lessons. You're going to, you're going to have better things happening, but most of it's going to be around the end of the year.
Okay. Just hard to stay positive, I guess.
Well, I'll say positive because, it looks like it's going to be great energy, what's going on.
Take some lessons from Brent.
I don't know if that's where you want to draw your inspiration from, but thank you.
Maybe not, but you are positive, so.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
He is. I tend to agree with you there. He is. He's definitely a positive force. They are saying, do be careful with your heart and make sure your heart and your mind are working together in anything that you do, because we make better decisions that way than just letting either our heart, rule or our mind rule. Keep your heart and your mind in balance, and you'll definitely find a better path. There are good things coming, so try to keep positive. Okay.
Well, there's my motivation.
Yeah.
Amen.
At this point, I'm not really worried about too much of what you're doing. So, your guys are positive about things, where you're concerned and with what's going to be coming in the future. So, like I tell everybody, talk to your guides. They know. That's what they're there for. They're there to help you. They're that guiding force, that little voice, trying to help you out. So.
Yeah, I definitely need some, so maybe I'll speak a little louder.
Yeah, keep in contact with them and talk to them, and try to listen to what they're telling you, because I kind of wonder, because the way you were listening, that you were afraid it was going to be on the negative side. But, no, they're not making me feel negative about any of this. So.
All right.
Very
okay.
cool.
Well, I appreciate it, you guys. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, great to hear from you. Thanks so much for calling in, brother.
Yeah, thanks for calling
No problem.
in.
I love the show.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Listen every night. So.
Oh, fantastic. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And you have a great night, okay?
All right, you too. See.
All right. Wonderful. We're about 7 minutes out of the break, so I guess we can go to one more. And before the break, rather. Not just one more for the night. But this will be area code 423. You're on the air. Area code 423. You're on the air.
Oh, that's me. I'm so sorry.
No. You're fine. You're perfectly fine. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. This is Treva again.
Hi, Treva. Good to hear from you.
Oh, hey, Treva.
Hi. Hi, Dad. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. What can I help you with tonight?
I kind of had three things that I wanted to ask you about. One was the last 3 years I've had, my two of my best friends pass away, and I kind of froze up and been in stasis, kind of, for the last 1 or 2 years, and it has been really tough.
Well, although you lost them, and I don't know. Sometimes it's comfort, sometimes it's not. I mean, once they've crossed over, they're in a good place.
Right.
I mean, they're able to come back, and you can talk with them anytime you want to. Keep in contact with them. It's always hard when they're gone because, I mean, they're not there physically for you to talk with or hang out with and do things with. But, yeah, if they get a chance to, they're going to be there around you.
I don't know if everything just kind of happened at the same time with my health. That was another one of my questions, just in general, where I just really feel kind of lost and not sure which way I need to go now.
Okay. Well, with you, they're talking about a new horizon. I'm talking about setting sail. They're actually talking about you coming out of your shell also. It's time to find new things, to come out of your comfort zone. Yeah, it's almost like you've kind of withdrawn.
Oh, yeah.
And it seems like that's not you. That's if we go back a ways, that's just not you. That's not the type of person that you were.
No, not at all.
Yeah. It's mainly working on getting you back to where you need to be. And they're definitely talking about new things, trying new things. Going new places. Definitely stepping out of your comfort zone. And it's not going to be easy. They're also talking about taking baby steps and doing it. Don't try to jump in it all at once, because if you do that, then it'll just put you further back and take you longer to get where you need to be. They're talking about taking small steps and going towards the horizon. Look to that light, because it's there, it's out there. All you have to do is work towards it. And I know that's not always an easy thing to do. It's a case of sitting off.
Sometimes I just feel mentally paralyzed, really.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're still there. There's no question of that. It's just a case of getting you back to where you need to be.
Yeah.
And they're definitely talking about you'll get there. You just have to start making those first steps and face yourself towards the positive. It's time to shed off the negative, is what they're saying.
Trying to shed the negative?
Yeah, it's time to shed the negative.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I've been having some things happen around my house or more outside, and I have been trying to determine. Usually, I can, see what's going on, but I really don't know if I'm having a Bigfoot harass my house, hitting it. or if it's a spirit or what. And I was wondering if you might have some insight.
You might want to hold that till just after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to our last break of the night. However, if there's still calls in the queue, we'll go into overtime on YouTube. So don't worry, we're not going to just abandon people in the queue. We'll continue, but we will be right back. Caller, if you would just hang on the line, and we'll come right back to you on the other side, okay?
Thank you.
Oh, of course. So I'm just going to remute you, and then we'll get to you on the other side. But ladies and gentlemen, of course, following us is Paisley Wild, The Spaces Between. And you can check her out on TFR, iHeart, TuneIn, and TalkStream Live, as well as streaming on her own YouTube channel, which is youtube.com, The Spaces Between. And then following that comes World Bigfoot Radio with Duke Sullivan, our very own Duke. Will be on the airwaves following that. So we'll be right back. Don't go away. All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're back again. Just kind of winging it here wherever the bumpers usually are. They're not, so that you get the sound of my voice, which I hope is okay. But welcome back, everybody, and welcome back, Deb. How you doing already tonight?
Thank you. I'm Doing fantastic.
Well, yes, you are. And that's why we keep having you back, because you do fantastic. So let's continue here. I'll get our caller back on the phone or on the horn here, and we'll continue talking. So again, caller, are you there? Hello?
Hey,
Hi. We were just
I'm
talking.
here.
Yeah, we were just talking to you, right? I got the right call here?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right. All right.
Okay.
I'll leave you two back at it.
Okay.
Thank you.
They are saying it's not spirits. They are not pinpointing, but they are talking about animals.
Okay.
But they're definitely not talking about sweet little animals, because they're talking about be very careful if you have to go out at night.
I've gotten to the point now I can't go into my backyard at night. It's I mean, within 30 seconds of me going on the back porch, there's a big tree knock.
Yeah.
And at nighttime anyway. And something has been hitting the corner of the house right where, my bedroom is. Big time.
Wow. Well, like I said, they're not necessarily pinpointing Bigfoot, but they are talking about animals being around and talking about you being careful.
Okay. Well, I live right next door to a Civil War battlefield. And so I don't know if that's what was throwing me off or what, but it's been a little bit scary sometimes.
They tend to stay close over there. It doesn't really feel like they're coming over there on your property.
Okay. Well, that's another thing. I live 8 houses away from the battlefield, so I mean, it's a dense neighborhood. I don't know why they would be coming to my house, versus the 8 before it, or maybe they are, but they're hitting my bedroom, whatever it is.
Well, we know, I guess, more sometimes than the spirits do, because they're the spirit guides are mostly, from what I've dealt with, ancients, and unless they specifically know about the Bigfoot, I guess that to them it would be kind of an animal. So, but they are saying, if you have to go out at night for any reason, to be careful, because, I mean, they feel like whatever it is, it could be dangerous.
Yeah, my daughter keeps trying to sneak out and go sleep on the trampoline at night.
No.
I kind of freak out about that.
Yeah.
No, from what they're saying, absolutely not. Till she wants to nap during the day, that's something totally different. At night, no.
Right. And I've caught her. I mean, she'll wait till I go to bed and then run sneak out there and go sleep on the trampoline, and she thinks I'm being overreactive and paranoid. But she hasn't heard whatever's hitting the house either.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, if she was to hear it, she would be the path to the house. It's a case of maybe we don't want her hearing it, though, but, nighttime is not a good time to be out around your house.
No. Okay. Well, that's all. And I really, really appreciate your help. I've been trying to take baby steps for a while, and it's just been hard. So.
Yeah. It always is. Just don't lose sight of where you want to go. Like I said, that light is there, and just try keeping positive energy around you. Do what you have to do. Turn music on, dance, sing, jump up and down, anything to help create, good energy around you. So,
That makes sense.
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
thank you so much.
Well, thank you for calling in.
Yeah, thanks for being a part of the show.
Take care.
Okay, good night.
Thanks, Brent.
Okay, have a great
Bye-bye.
night. See ya. All right. Okay. I just want to say a quick thank you to KJ and to Chemtrail. I appreciate the donations. That's really cool. Thank you guys. That goes a long way to help us. And we're trying real hard to keep building the portal. And unfortunately, it's not cheap or easy. So everything helps a ton. So thank you guys so much. Next call is coming from area code 309. You're on the air.
Hey, Deb, it's Bill.
Hi, Bill.
How you doing? Hey, Brett.
How you doing, Bill? Good to hear from you.
I forgot to ask one question for sure on our reading the last time because I got chastised by one of my relatives. So the question is, you can ask my guides. Hopefully they don't say it's a need to know basis, but I have this.
They did come back and tell me she has an old-fashioned name.
An old-fashioned name?
An old-fashioned name. Now, whether that helps or not, I don't know. But they did go ahead and come back and tell me that. So.
An old-fashioned name. Okay. Well, I have this issue on my cheek, and I don't want to get into big details about it just because we're on the air and stuff. But an issue on my cheek, and do they have? This is like a health issue. Do they have any advice? Like an updated advice?
Well, it's funny. They're talking about old medicines.
Old medicines? Can they give me a clue on that?
Zinc is coming up.
Zinc?
Yeah.
Would that be like orally or like a topical thing? Do they know what that is? Like, do you just apply it directly on your skin, or do you?
Well, from what they're talking about, both. They said try ointment. Yeah.
Like a zinc-based ointment?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I haven't tried that. I tried just about everything else, so I'll look for that. What about this CBD oil? Would that be helpful for this?
They're talking about CBD oil, using it in more of an everyday capacity, and it will help. They're not necessarily talking about it helping for that.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yep, I understand. So that was more for something else. It's just like taking a vitamin or something. Not necessarily for this.
And might I recommend iAlife, by the way? Just saying. iAlife is a great company, and you can find it at iAlife.com. So, just a free plug there.
iAlife.
AYALIFE.com.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you, Brett.
Yeah, absolutely, brother.
Yep, thank you. And thank you so much, Deb. And I just wanted to say, everybody out there listening, that if you got a chance, contact Deb at the show and get a full reading. Be with us.
Oh, thank you, Bill. I appreciate that.
You're quite welcome. You're quite welcome. And you guys have a great night. Thank you very much.
All right, Bill. Have a great night. See ya.
Thanks for calling in, Bill.
You're welcome. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, and that brings us to our next one, and this comes from area code 360. You're on the air. Hello, are you there?
Hello?
Hi. Welcome to the show.
The 3-6 didn't come out.
Oh, sorry, 360. Well, if you're on hold, you should hear line unmuted, so you probably don't hear a lot of what I say.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you are live and on the air, so thank you for calling in.
Yeah, well, this is Elaine.
Hi, Elaine.
Elaine?
And, yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Deborah. How you doing? Hey, I something happened to me last year. I can't remember if it was June or December when I was in Vegas. And this woman I didn't know, I was sitting there playing a slot machine. Nobody was around me. She came over to me and she says, trying to think exactly what she said. She said, you know, you have a lot of feminine energy around you. And I said, oh, okay. Well, I always thought my grandma was hanging around all my life. She passed away, I think I was 5 or 6. And, but I was wondering if there was any other feminine energy hanging around.
I don't know how to throw this at you. Has there been talk about, I wouldn't actually call it that, but having witches in your past, in your background?
Not that I know of, but I was born in France. My family's from France, so you never know.
Okay.
There was gypsies around and stuff, so you never know.
Yeah. Okay.
But not that I know of.
You got some power. Yeah, you do have some energy around you. You have some powerful women behind you. And it's weird because you said gypsy. That would go along the lines of the energy that I'm picking up. Some would call them witches. I wouldn't necessarily call them that. Seers. Very high energy people. I
come from a long line of war heroes. Like my grandpa got the Croix de Guerre, which is some Congressional Medal of Honor. That's the French version. So I've come from a long line of war heroes on the male side.
But these are female. And
yeah.
They're strong. They stand around you in a teaching capacity. And
I was wondering if one could be my mother. She passed away in 99.
Jolyn, you've got mother, grandmother, you have got aunts. You have got a whole lot of family members around you. You have gifts yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So I
try not to use them because when I was younger, they really scared the crap out of me.
Well, yeah, that happens a lot, especially if you don't have people around you to help talk to you about it and help guide you. Although that's the capacity that these women are in, is trying to help you. But
the odd way it would come through, I could be standing there, and I'd be awake, be during the day, and I would see something happen in front of me. But it's not happening in front of me. It's happening a mile down the road, or like when my dad was in Korea, I saw him get stabbed, and I saw my mother get in a car wreck. And people I was close to, they wouldn't have to call me. I'd just go over to their house with my pickup and go, oh, here I am. I go, we're about to call you to come over so we could take the stuff to the dump. And you know, stuff like that. Yeah.
My mother always liked to say it's that ESP working. I want to say it's a type of remote viewing that you do, picking up things that are going on with other people that are around you.
Yeah, I've never tried to do that.
No, well, our gifts are our gifts. We don't always try to do it. It happens.
Yeah.
You've had quite a few gifts passed down to you. And understand that even if you put them away, you still have them. So you have the ability to go ahead and start using them if you choose to. You can open yourself.
I remember my mother. Yeah, I remember my mother telling me I was an old soul, and she was speaking in French, and I didn't learn to speak English until I was about 6.5. So I was very young, but she always told me I was an old soul. And all my life growing up, I didn't, you know, as a teenager, I hung with people that were in their 20s and 25 and stuff, because I didn't relate to people my own age very well. And I always knew when a situation came up how to handle it, which was very odd. My mother said, because you're an old soul. You've been here before.
Yeah, you've been here
many times, I think.
But I mean, it's also because you have so much help behind you too, trying to keep you
That makes sense.
keep you going in the right direction. They're there. Your gifts are there. You just open up to using them.
Okay, well, thank you.
Yeah, a lot of us tend to get scared when we're kids, and it's like I said, if we don't have someone there to talk to us about what's going on and explain it to us and let us know that it's all right, we do tend to shut down. But we never lose our gifts. They're always still there. They may be in the background, but they're still there. And if you choose to use them, go ahead and open up and start using them, learning what they are. And, I mean, if you have questions about it, you've got your guides. You've got your basic ancestors. Somebody should be able to come up with an answer to whatever you ask. You guys are very strong.
Yeah, I've never been shy about changing things. I've changed my life over several times.
Yeah.
So,
well, maybe it's that time to go ahead and open the floodgates.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but some of us aren't as brave as you on that end. But yeah, you never know.
Yeah, you know. Well, if nothing else, you know where I'm at. So I mean, if
that's true,
push comes to shove, then just give me a holler and say, "Hey, Deb, this is what's going on. What in the heck is it?" You know, I'll be more than happy.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll be more than happy to talk to you about it.
It's always happened with somebody I was really close to. The one that really bothered me, I think, the one that's really scared me, I was probably 14 or 15, and a couple down the road, he was kind of like a surrogate father to me, because my dad was in the military, so he was gone a lot. And they had a baby, and so I would babysit for them and stuff. You know, he would fix my car, you know, that sort of thing. Things dads do for you.
Yeah.
And my friend Lisa and I it was a big, huge cul-de-sac. jogging around. It was like a quarter mile around, so it was easy to keep track of how far you ran. And we got by his house, and I stopped, and she looked at me, what's wrong? And I go, oh, my God, it'd be horrible if, I'm not going to give you the last name, so-and-so's baby died. And 24 hours later, almost to the minute, they died of SIDS.
Oh,
Yeah.
That scared the crap out of me.
yeah.
And I kind of didn't really want to have a whole lot to do with it after that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but, see, with me...
I don't know if I could have done anything to prevent it, but it was pretty wild when you're young.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no, I don't think you could have. I choose not to do death reads. That's just me. There are some people out there that do death reads. I don't do it. I don't deal with them. You can...
Well, I wouldn't want to know anyway.
Yeah, you can expect yourself to, back off on certain parts of what you do.
It was weird how it just popped into my mind. You know, it wasn't something I was thinking about, obviously. We just happened to be jogging by their house because it was there. And we had done that 500 times before that, you know. Not that day, but all the time. That's what we did. Made that little circuit.
Yeah. But it was that one moment that you happened to pick up something. And it was because you were supposed to.
I guess so. But that was pretty wild. My friend Lisa just said, don't be morbid. Let's finish our run. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Wow. I mean, you can learn to work with it and kind of push back whatever it is that you might not want to have to deal with. It takes practice, but you can do it. But yeah, I mean, if you want to open up to your gifts, go ahead and open up to them. Take a look at that world, because it's really not as scary as what you might have thought. A whole lot of things are scarier when we're little and we don't understand.
Yeah.
I think you can deal with it.
Yeah, like seeing Bigfoot about 6 feet away from you. That was pretty scary.
Oh, man. You'll have to share that story with me. I want to hear that one.
What, now?
No, not now, not
Maybe
tonight.
another time.
Yes, please. I would love to have you on the podcast to tell us about that.
See, this was
that didn't change my entire life.
Oh, I can only imagine. Yeah.
I want to be able to go and be around where they're around, because being who we are and having our gifts, I want to try to make contact. And it wouldn't surprise me at all that if you went ahead and opened up, you could probably make contact with them.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe that's why they showed up.
Yeah.
Why he showed up.
Could be.
It very much could be. But, I mean, I don't see them being that much different, especially maybe on the outside, but not so much on the inside, that they wouldn't have the same feelings that we do. And they're able to pick up on, our light and who we are. So.
Yeah, that's when I was still pretty young. I was 17, and so I, things were coming in pretty, often back then.
Yeah.
Not as much now. But, yeah, things were still coming in pretty often back then. And so I wonder if they pick up on that. Probably.
That might be why some people see them and others don't, is because they can feel who you are and they can trust who you are. So.
Yeah, could be. But we are about done with the show here on the network. We are going to go into overtime on YouTube. Is that agreeable, Deb? You good to go? Deb?
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So,
well, I'm good to go. Thank you very much. I'll hang up and let you get on with your deal.
All right. Thanks for calling in.
All
It's
right,
great to hear
you.
from you. All right.
All right. Bye.
Good night.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we're just about to close out of our network show. So if you're on TFR, iHeart, tune in and TalkStream Live. You stick around because coming up next will be Paisley Wild, and she will be entertaining you with the spaces between. So if you enjoy a good show, definitely stick around. And then following her tonight, of course, comes World Bigfoot Radio with our very own Duke Sullivan coming up after the spaces between. So Friday nights are rocking here on TFR. So for those of you that are on hold in the queue, hang on. We're going to go into overtime. We're going to go to YouTube overtime. So just hang on. We will continue and make sure we get to everybody left in the queue. It looks like there's 2 callers now. So I guess it won't take that long. But I know there was just other callers on there. So I don't know if they thought we were just going to be done now or what. But we are still going to continue. So anyway, to those of you on TFR, iHeart, tune in and TalkStream Live, love you all. Be good, be kind, be nice. Take care of each other. Help each other out. Find the magic in every day and remember to laugh as much as you can. Good night. There will be no live show tomorrow night. We're going to do a rerun here on the network. So love you guys. Good night. All right. So let me just cancel the network connection here quick and we'll continue on with what's going on in our queue. What the hell did I do? It's just a general portal night here. So, all right. So the network has been pulled from our connection. So we are live. All right, here we go. So one moved up the list. Wow. Okay. So the next one, I don't know who's calling in because it's all blocked and anonymous like. So, but you ready to go, Deb?
Yep. Let's get at it.
Let's get at it. So this is Blocked Anonymous. Welcome to the show.
Hello, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Good. You might know me from chat as Camshell Mix. You can call me Curtis. That also works.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate the donation, by the way. Thank you so much. And just
yeah, no problem.
It really means a lot to us. So, all right, brother, welcome to the show, and I'm sure you're here to talk to Deb. So, I'll let you go.
Sure. Hey, Deb. So,
Hi.
with all this stuff going on in the world right now, I'm just kind of wanting a bit of advice, I suppose. I'm looking at starting a home business, and it's not that I'm not happy with my job. It's not something that's good for a career-wise, right? So, I've been thinking about going back to school to pursue this home business, but I've also had the opportunity to pursue it with what I know now. So I'm just kind of curious, which is the route I should take.
That's what they say. I mean, this, business of your own isn't like it just popped up yesterday. You've been thinking about it for a little while.
Yeah.
They seem to think it's a good idea.
Okay.
Make sure that they're saying make sure your money is where it needs to be before you get started.
Yep.
Because that may tend to be a dark spot. But they are saying that it is a good idea, and they're saying, yeah, you should go forward with it.
Cool.
They're going to think you've got a very good head on your shoulders, so that's going to take you.
So.
Yeah, that's going to take you far. So, yeah.
Well, thanks for the reassurance.
Well, you're very welcome. Was there anything else?
No, that's pretty much it for me.
Oh, okay. Well, you got a chance.
Good luck.
If you got something else.
Let us know how things go.
No, that's pretty much it.
All right, brother. Well, keep us posted. Yeah, if you're gonna launch a business, keep us posted. That's exciting stuff, man.
For sure.
All right. And thank you again, and thanks for being part of the family, man. I really appreciate it.
For sure, no problem.
All right, good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Okay, so the next one is coming from area code 217. You're on the air.
Hello.
Hi.
This is Jody, and I got Stacy with me.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
Good.
Good. And by the way, I owe you guys an apology because I've been meaning to reach out. I'm still meaning to reach out. So I haven't quite forgotten, but I do get sidetracked often. So we have to get you on the show. So that's still on my agenda.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So I'll leave you with Deb. Go ahead.
Okay. When we had our first reading with you, you talked about the special connection me and Stacy had. So basically, because we'd had so many past lives together, everyone's being twins.
Yeah.
Sorry. And then because of that, we kind of knew what the other one was thinking a lot, which we have noticed a lot since then. We were kind of curious how we utilized this gift or any other gift in those past lives, and how we could, what to look for to help develop in this life.
Okay. Let's see what they have to say. Y'all almost played games with your gifts in the past. And they're talking about kind of doing that now, not actually testing yourselves out. The weird thing is, it's almost like if you were going through a research on the so-called paranormal, test yourselves out.
Okay.
Shapes, numbers, pictures, because that's a good way to hone what you have going between you. The more they're talking about, the more you do that, the more you will actually be able to tell what the other one is doing or thinking. You've got the connection now. That will just help make
recognize.
Yeah, that'll make it stronger.
Okay. Okay.
What are you giggling about now?
that really does help.
Okay. Does it make sense that they're talking about you going deep into some investigations within the next 3 months?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're kind of doing paranormal type investigations, and we're also doing a lot of political type of investigations.
Okay. Well, these should definitely be interesting. Brent might definitely want to hear about those. So. Now they're talking about taking a couple of other people with you too. Yeah, because they're showing me 4 people going together.
4 including us, or
Huh?
4 others? 4 including you, Stacy, or 4 more?
4 including you and Stacy. It's you, Stacy. It feels like another female and a male. The female will be one that would be kind of like me, that would definitely be able to pick up quick on spirits. I know you two do a good job of it, but she's gonna be quick at picking stuff up for you. He'll be more a researcher. So.
Could it possibly be my cousin?
I don't know. The stinkers aren't telling me.
Okay.
They're just showing me, and telling me about it.
Okay.
So I'm not sure about that there. You're going to have to figure that one out. Oh my gosh, you guys can't wait until you can get out and start investigating it and getting into things again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah. Well, it won't be too much longer, I don't think. So, start getting everything together and ready so that when it opens up, you're ready to go.
All right. We have a tendency to story at the last.
As much as you guys like to get into things, this has got to be driving you nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got quarantine. We have all the time in the world, but can't go anywhere.
Yeah. Well, it'll open up before very long for you, and then you can definitely take off. But I mean, right now, yeah, I would, kind of work with each other and test each other and hone those abilities.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
So glad you called in.
We're glad we called too.
Yeah, we're always glad to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of the shows.
Thank you.
Okay, and I'll be in touch, okay? I promise, eventually.
All right. We'll be waiting.
Okay, good night, guys. Okay. Now, we do have Bomber is out of the country, so she can't really call in, but she's wondering if you would give her a general reading.
Okay. Let's see if there's anything about Bomber.
She just said whatever comes through. That's what she's waiting for.
Okay. Well, that can be scary, Bomber. Let's hope not. But okay. Let's see what they're talking about. Obviously, she definitely feels pinned in because they're talking about being free and getting out there and frolicking is what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I love when they use words like that. It's so much fun. Yeah, they're talking about her definitely getting out and doing fun things and just, you know, not necessarily running and jumping, which you know, is kind of what you picture with frolicking. But yeah, they have a thing going for the dancing and singing and bringing in the good, bright energy, and they're talking about that for Bomber too right now.
Yeah.
I guess it's just a time for it with everybody. They're, what's going on with her chest?
I don't know. Let's see if she's. I know she's in the chat, but we'll have to wait and see what she says. Yeah, I don't know yet, so.
Okay, I don't know.
She says that, I'm just going back to her chat message. She says her guides are trying to get through to her, but she's struggling with some issues. And actually, she said, inability to get out into nature as much as I like. So that's funny that you said that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
She says, I feel very disconnected. And for her, it sounds like the nature walks are really key for her to get connected and tuned in.
Yeah.
But she is
They're
talking.
just, I don't know. They're telling me something about the chest and congestion.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if it's happening right now or if
Yep.
it's going to be happening.
She says.
It just feels like
she says
pressure.
Breathing issues, and she says chest feels heavy.
Yeah, pressure on her chest.
Yep.
She might want to have that checked out.
Okay.
Like I said, they're definitely showing me that and stressing that you know, it feels like congestion and pressure on her chest. So yeah, please do have that checked out. Do you have anything else to talk about?
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else from her.
Okay. They're talking about it's weird. Watching where she walks.
Okay.
Because she tends to be a little accident prone. So she needs to especially pay attention to where, you know, she's walking and anything that might be in her way.
Oh, she says, I have asthma, but don't take my puffers as often as I should.
Ah, okay. Well, your guides are telling on you. Okay. Maybe we need to use that puffer a little bit more, but, you know, like I said, I would definitely maybe have it checked out because they're really pinpointing that.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about check into some herbal tea for your breathing also. That's something that she can sit and sip on that will help.
She says, yes, I am accident prone. So.
Yeah, and I mean, they're not showing me anything major, but they're definitely talking about maybe some boo-boos. So tell her to, just be a little bit more careful about watching, where she's walking and what's going on.
Okay.
But yeah, she should look into some herbal teas that will help her breathing also.
Okay, she says, I've been trying to strengthen my lungs by doing deep breathing exercises. That's a good thing, for sure.
Yeah, it is. But it's even better when you go outside and are able to get out in nature, in the open. That helps even more.
Mm-hmm.
That's more the fresh air and the better stuff for you. Well, they're also talking about vitamin D.
Okay.
So she may want to try some of that too. Seems like things are kind of circling around her health and stuff right now. Okay, but yeah, I mean, they're just basic things of watching, what they're talking about and making sure that, yes, she does use her puffer. She has her chest checked out because, I mean, it might be, with them talking about congestion, there might be something a little bit more there than just asthma right now.
Okay. She says, which herbal teas? Do you have any recommendations?
Not offhand, but I'll check into that and I'll let her know in chat.
Okay, perfect.
Will that work?
That works for me, and that's wonderful. Okay. So we got a couple other calls. We got three more in the queue right now. The next one is coming from Australia. We're going to Australia. I've been told my Australian accent sucks, but I'm working on it. G'day, Australia.
Yeah, you're working on it, man.
I'm working
You're working on it, Brent. You're working on it.
That's right, brother. I'm working on it. But welcome
to
the
show. It's
show.
getting better each time you try it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's getting better each time, but it's still not the best.
No, it's because I love an Australian accent, and I agree with you. It's not quite there yet.
All right. Welcome to the show, Aussie. Good to hear from you. I'll let you talk to Deb.
Yeah.
Hi, Aussie.
All right.
Love, I will apologize. I have been busy and haven't had a chance to get back to you, but I promise you I will take some time and get back to you on the other subject that we were talking about, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Right now I'm just trying to work out what I need to know is, right now I'm not happy with my current accommodation. I wonder if the spirit guides can help me and inform me whether I'd be able to get another form of accommodation soon.
I'm actually surprised that, you're not in an apartment by now, but,
well, most of the places that would normally be available to me are currently closed due to this COVID stuff.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what I say, that, sometimes it can take one thing to just, turn things around.
Not the only thing stopping me from getting anywhere is because I got a dog.
Yeah.
And my dog saved me many a time. Not physically saved me, but mentally saved me. Just because I got to think of her, and that'll stop me from even think about committing suicide. Because I've been suicidal in the past.
Yeah.
She's here right now, the only thing stopping me.
No.
There's no way I'm giving her up.
No, I don't blame you.
How do I get a job soon?
They're talking about at least 3 more weeks before some things start turning around where you're at, so that you can start getting things back in order.
Yeah.
No, they're talking about you getting a part-time job. They're not talking about what it is, but they said it looks good for you to get a part-time job.
Based on my experience, it's probably something to do. Yeah, based on my experience, probably something to do with horses or milking cows or something.
Yeah. Hey, I would love a job
That's
like
the only
that.
experience I've got.
Yeah.
I used to work with Arabian horses doing endurance rides, so I got a bit of experience on that.
Yeah.
And they're a very highly strung horse, so
They're gorgeous
I've been bucked
horses.
off a couple of times by them.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and I've been bucked off a couple of times by, well, once by Arab, but he was young and I was trying to break him in, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, twice by the same horse.
Thanks.
Yeah, I've been bucked 3 times by the same horse, and then I gave up. I decided I wasn't getting back up on that horse again. Yeah. Well, I had always been told not to, but that 3rd time I hit my head when I came down, and it shook me enough that I wasn't going to try it again. So, but I mean, I still love horses, like riding and
I was
stuff.
trying to get on the horse again, but yeah, I was trying to get on the horse again, but then we sold it.
Mm. Well,
Anyway,
yeah, go ahead and start looking, because yeah, they are talking about you getting a part-time job. So, if you have to, just start putting fillers out for it. Yeah, it just doesn't feel like anything, a whole lot is going to change within the next maybe 3 weeks or so. But then things, it looks like things are going to start changing some for you. A permanent place to live.
Nice. Yeah,
They're still talking about you finding a place to live. It's a question of, where and when, and that might be coming along in with, the 3 weeks thing.
Yeah, I think I'd end up finding a place when I get a job, because things aren't exactly cheap in some areas.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. If that doggy is your best friend and that's helping basically keep your sanity, yeah, I wouldn't even dare think about getting rid of the dog. No.
Yeah.
Like I say, give it.
I can't have her inside because she doesn't. My dog don't go along with one of the other dogs, so I can't have her inside. So she's forced to sleep in the car.
Yeah. Well, yeah, give it about 3 weeks for things to start clearing up from around you, and like I said, put out some feelers and stuff. But yeah, they are definitely talking about at least a part-time job for you. So, and then later on, hopefully, the apartment will come through. And like I said, I'm going to try to find some time so I can get back up with you with the other subject that we were talking about, okay? I haven't forgotten. Trust me, I have not forgotten you.
I forget a lot of things, so don't be surprised if I forgot.
All right.
I can be in making a coffee and I forget it because I get distracted.
Yeah. That happens. That happens. But, right now it's a case of I've got a lot going on and I've just got to find time for you. But I promise you I'll find time for you. Okay?
I'm in a hurry at the moment, so take it down.
Okay.
All right, brother. Thanks for calling in. It's good to hear from you.
Yep. Good to chat with you.
Go hit the bush
like
and get...
I said before, Brent, we definitely need to keep those glasses on because being in front of a computer every day is not helping.
No, I know, but the problem is these are, I use these for driving pretty much. That's about it. Or if I'm going to a store and want to look around in the distance, but they're for too far away than the chat, and the chat's a little too close for the glasses, and it's a little too far away tonight. My eyes are just worn out, so I was out in the yard all day, so it was a busy day. My eyes just are kind of janky tonight, but thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Go hit the bush and get me a picture of a yowie.
I tried that the other day, but I couldn't find any evidence.
Well, keep it up, brother. They got to be out there. I know they are. But it's great to hear from you, man.
Yep. Good chatting with you guys, too.
Okay, take care.
Yeah. Thanks for calling in, Arcee.
Yeah, it's good to hear from him. All right, we got a next call. We got 2 more left, and then we're going to be good to go, which is good because I got a throbbing headache. So thank you to everybody who's called in. That's really cool. But the next call is area code 254. You're on the air.
Hello, Brent. Deborah, it's Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. Welcome to the show.
A lot of people calling me Mama now.
Yeah, I noticed that. Mom Kathy, yep.
I love it.
Very nice.
I wanted to ask Deborah about what's going on in my life romantically. Can she give me some kind of advice or feeling about what's going on there? Hello?
Well, They're talking about right now love isn't right. But if you hold on, you can find somebody special. You got a lot of other things going on in your life right now. It's almost like you don't really have time for it. Did we lose her?
No, I'm here. I thought maybe you had something. Have I already met this person?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Let's see. Have you already met this person? You got somebody you definitely got your eye on, but they're not telling me that that's the right person that you need to be with, though.
Okay.
But they're talking about don't let that stop you from having a little bit of fun. But as far as a long-term situation, they don't seem to think that that's what that's going to be.
What about around Christmas?
That seems like, well, um, more like October, November would be a better time.
Oh, okay.
They're talking about fun of the holidays. Um, I'm guessing that when you meet Mr. Right, Mr. Wonderful, there's going to be a whole lot of fun things going on.
What can they tell me about this person that I'm talking with now?
Well, they're talking about you have a few things in common, but not enough for the situation to actually work out like it should.
Okay.
And I know a lot of times they say opposites attract, but in this situation, it just doesn't feel like the opposites are going to be something that's going to win over in this situation.
It is or it is not?
It's not with this.
Opposites. Okay. All right.
I mean, it feels like he's got a good sense of humor. He's nice, but it's just they're just telling me that this isn't the one.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to go ahead and and have fun and stuff until Mr. Right comes along. But yeah, they're just not telling me that this is Mr. Right for you.
Okay. All right. So, I have the feeling that perhaps, as much as it would be nice, I'm thinking that we were friends long ago, and it would probably just remain that way.
Mhm. Yeah, because they just keep telling me no as far as long-lasting relationship.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it, Debra.
Well, you're welcome. I'm sorry I couldn't tell you better in the situation, but I got to go by what they're telling me.
That's okay. I love my life the way it is, and that's good. I'm all good. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Thanks for calling in.
Bye.
Yeah, it's great to hear from you. Good night. Wow. We ended up losing our last call.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It's just you and me now. There was one more.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. What do you want to do, Deb? Sorry.
Oh, my.
We could go back and put some shrimp on the Barbie. So,
yeah, I was going to say, listen to Aussie talk some more.
Yeah, Aussie can give me lessons. That's what I need. That could be his part-time job. Teach me how to be Australian. Nah.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. But I guess we did it. Thank you. Of course, Deb, you were marvelous. As always, thanks so much for making time to do these.
Oh, yeah. And thanks to all of our callers tonight. I mean, you really helped to make the show.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Why don't you let them know how to stay in touch with you?
Okay. You can email me at purplemysticreader@gmail.com. I have a Facebook. It's Debra Davenport Varner. Or my reading page is Purple Mystic Readings by Deb.
Right. Perfect. Now, I know Elaine had called in. I thought maybe it was her that dropped, but I know she was on hold for a long time and then dropped her connection. So, Elaine, if you're still out there, I'll give you just a couple minutes if you want to try to call in again. I feel bad that you disconnected earlier, and I want to give you an opportunity, but this is for Elaine only. So, Elaine, if you're out there, if you're not too busy with bone hoe, then call in again. So I'm just.
I giggle every time I see that come up on the chat.
I know, she's so funny. She's got a great sense of humor. I love that name. That just cracks me up.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she's still here or not. I was just looking, but I don't see that she's been chatting lately. So maybe she's not available. And that's too bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Whenever we miss a call or it drops for whatever reason, that's unfortunate because I want everybody to get a chance. Oh, she says I talked to Deb earlier. Thanks. Oh, that's good. Okay. Well, I guess she's already talked to you. So she felt that she was read already today. So, milady, it's been a pleasure as always. Thank you again. You are sensational. It's really, really sensational.
No, thank you. It's my pleasure. It's my honor. I thank you for having me back. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's you believe me, you bring something really cool to the show, and it's a lot of fun. I love the fact that the portal isn't just one dimensional, that we have several different dimensions thanks to the wonderful talents of many people coming together to make this show happen. And you are exactly one of those people. So thank you for doing that and offering this for our listeners and for helping to make the show amazing.
No, you're very welcome. I mean, our portal family is fantastic. I love them dearly.
Yeah, it is incredible. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for us tonight. I'm going to go nurse my headache now. And I'm sure I got a minion just dying to come down and check in with me. So, but Deb, I will be in touch with you, of course. Thank you again. Okay. It was marvelous. And everybody out there, we love you all. Be good, be kind, be nice. Take care of each other. Help each other out. Find the magic in every day. And remember to laugh as much as you possibly can. All right, everybody. We'll see you. Now, remember, there's no live show tomorrow. But Don and I will be heading out to do some kind of investigating. I don't know that it's an actual investigation, but we're going to go over to our friend, fellow researcher, Cindy Goodbreak's area. And I'm going to live stream from there. It'll be a phone kind of live stream, but hopefully I'll have a good connection. But we'll live stream from there, and we're going to check out some things around her area because she's had a lot of activity going on. So we're going to see if we can stir something up, and then leave to the safety of our own homes while she deals with it. Just kidding. No, it should be a good time. So that'll be coming tomorrow night, but we're not going to have a formal 2-hour show. I don't know how long we'll stream, and we're definitely going to get some footage to make a follow-up video about it. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you, and I'll be back again on Sunday for the night here. So we'll talk to you all soon. And remember, a week from tomorrow night, we'll be bringing back Yowie researcher from Australia, Dean Harrison, to the show, and that'll be a great time. He's absolutely fascinating, and He's a hell of a storyteller. I love listening to the guy. So he's going to be back a week from tomorrow, so the 16th. So I hope you guys will tune in and check that out. Put it on your calendars. It's the one that you won't want to miss. And if you didn't see part 1 when he was on the show, definitely check that out in our YouTube archives. So, okay, everybody, good night. Love you bunches, and I'll talk to you soon. Deb, just hold on the line. I'm going to close out the show, and I'll get to you on Skype.
Okay.
Okay. We'll see you guys later.